Yeah, both people are getting finessed. Like women get finessed out the box, and men get finessed out the bag. So there's a lot of guys who are getting finessed. A bunch of simps that girls are taking advantage, making them pay for their apartments or making them take them on trips or whatever the fuck, and they never fuck the guy. Who do y'all think has more privilege in society today? Do you think the men or the women do?
More privilege?
Yeah, more privilege, just all around.
I want to say men, but it's probably women.
You want to say men, but it's probably women. This is
Most,
actually a really good one.
mostly women.
Mostly women. What do you think? Talking to the mic too. She's thinking hard about this one. She wants to get it right.
Because I feel like I don't know. I feel like women we have it so hard. I guess it depends on the industry. I don't know. I'm gonna say 50-50.
Definitely some nuance to it. What do you think?
I still say women.
You still say women? Okay, so this is a really fun one. So Father Time, Mother Nature. Guys aren't shit at 18 years old, unless he's a football player or something. He becomes the shit at 22, 35, savings up, good position at work, starts experience. He starts killing it. Get women easier. He has a beard and mustache shit. It's easier for him. Okay. So he's not gonna have no privileges at 18, 19, 20. He doesn't have no privileges. He doesn't get shit. But when he's older, he got money. He got his shit together. He's that guy. He has the privileges then. He's starting to get a bunch of privilege at that point. Women, y'all have all the privilege when you're young. Y'all are self-made millionaires at 18 years old. You have the ability to squander that money and go and have a bunch of fun, or you can be really smart and save it and like lock it down to like and share it with a man that's like really worth it. But a lot of the time it gets squandered. It just gets fucking blown. But when y'all have all that privilege, you need to lock it down and you need to lock down and find the best man possible while you have all that privilege. Because later on, once you're 32, 33, 35, you're not going to have the same privileges. You're not going to be getting invited to all the yachts like you were when you're 19. You'll still get invited to the yachts, but maybe not as many. Maybe you only won that year instead of 10. But yeah, so I don't think one side is more privileged than the other at all. It's just a swap based off of time.
I kind of disagree.
Why?
Because the double standard is still there.
Oh, double standards.
So like
reality sexist.
So no, because like a woman can get out of a speeding ticket, but a dude can't.
Yeah.
And then like if a dude can't, and then like I mean it does vary, but majority of a cop is a dude, and they're gonna be nice to the woman, or they're gonna be nice to generally say, okay, this is one time I'm letting you go. But I'm also talking about like SA cases. A man can't go to a cop because then he'll look like he's weak.
Yeah.
But
there's lots of nuance. Yeah, there's definitely certain privileges that are just. But I would just say in general, like a guy that, once again, there's tons of bums that live in their mom's basement, guys. There's tons of fucking guys that are dorks and losers, and yeah, they're definitely not going to have no privileges when they're 35 because they sat there on the worst path ever. So yeah, I would definitely agree though that a majority of guys never get privilege. The few guys that are going to work their way up to a privilege is because they did a lot of bullshit. It also goes back to ego. Like we have a huge ego problem. The difference between a woman's ego and a man's ego is it's earned for the man. Y'all see y'all are talking about like those guys that act that certain way and stuff. You know why guys act that way? Because they earned it. They worked their ass off to get to that point. And a woman though, there's 18-year-olds that fucking got the ego the size of a fucking the moon. Okay, and there's nothing that you could tell them. Like they get so much validation and attention. There's nothing you can fucking do about it. But it's not earned. It's not earned at all. So why would anybody respect that? And nobody does respect those women. Y'all see it all the time. Like nobody respects those women who think they're shit just because they're a 20-year-old Instagram model. Nobody likes them. Would you let your son marry a woman with a 500 body count?
No.
No? It's messed up.
It's giving big whore.
How old is she?
30.
She's 30?
Yeah.
And my son would be like in his
32. Also 30s, yeah.
I think when I did the math, it's like 10 people a day that
it's like 50 a year. No, it's like 50 a year.
50 a year.
If she started at 20.
Is she a prostitute?
Gotta be.
Wait.
Porn star.
No.
That's high body
no, we're
count.
just gonna say. Well, I guess we'll just put a story behind her. Yeah, she was an OnlyFans girl or something. Or no, we're not even gonna say that because then he's gonna think that her picture of her. No, we're just gonna say she got a 500 body count. She was hypersexual as fuck in college or something. But she's a good girl now, guys. She's a good girl now, though. Women change.
She can change with somebody else's son, not mine.
I'm gonna say my opinion, but at the end of the day, that's your life. Like I can't control what you do with your life. So
if she
I'm gonna
literally
keep my eye on
ruins,
her.
is she ruins his life. Like he marries her, and she literally ruins his life. Like, do y'all realize men kill themselves at 9 times the rate of women after divorce? 9 times.
Yeah.
9 times. Like, do
I
you want your
mean,
son to possibly go through
no,
the
I
worst breakup
don't. But
ever?
you gotta. I mean, it's you gotta let grown people do grown people.
Yeah, you would let him do it. I mean, me personally, I'd kick his ass while he's walking down the like the
I'm
aisle.
gonna say
But
something, let you know my opinion, but I'm not gonna sit here and badger you.
no, I'm gonna force
even
his
as a
ass. I'm gonna
Christian,
beat the shit out of
no,
him until he
because that's like
realizes
how you
it.
said she changed. As a Christian, it's not my job to constantly bring up what you did if
I
you
hate
ain't
I
changed.
hate it when Christians say the shit. Yes, it is your job.
No,
It's
it's
only
not.
hypocritical whenever you're doing like it says in the Bible. You could judge, just don't be a hypocrite. You could judge people.
I
Like,
mean, yeah,
we
it's
all be
human
judging.
nature.
It's everybody be judging everybody all the time. It's okay to judge people. He just says don't be a hypocrite. So like if you're sitting there judging people for like sleeping around, just don't be sleeping around also. And
Yeah.
and I completely agree with that, But there's nothing wrong with judging people. There's nothing wrong with telling that girl with $500 you're a fucking whore and you're not gonna have my son in your life, like because that's your legacy.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
literally.
it's definitely nothing wrong with that. And as a mama bear, yeah, you should. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, well, yeah, have at it, bring whoever the fuck, because
Yeah.
that's definitely not me. But again, like you can only say something so many times, and this person has got to. That's their.
We're
that's
gonna
their
also
life.
say your son has only 2 bodies.
Kinda got two
Would you still be
bodies.
okay with it?
Definitely no.
Like I said, I'm gonna keep my eye on her real tough because, baby, your pussy whip, son. You don't even know it. This bitch over here.
Wait, how do you have
split the
500 body count and no kids?
No, that's possible
You
today.
probably infertile.
With how many
Try to
different
wrap it up.
contraceptives there's like I don't know
I'ma
that
kick his
there's like
ass.
20 something different levels of like different kinds of contraceptives. Like, what do you mean? Like, there's no excuse. Like, if we look at how it works, there's no excuse for a woman
I
today.
mean, there's still that 1% though.
There's just no excuse, man. Like, there's just so many ways. Like,
And contraceptives are not for like available for everybody. It's very expensive.
But you also can't get pregnant every day of the month either. So
yeah, that is true. What about you? Wait, what was the question?
Body count.
Yeah. If your son had,
What was it, 50 a day?
no, yeah, it would no, it'd be 50 a year,
50 a year.
which comes out to
30,
one a
that's
week.
500.
That means this girl has
30.
fucked a guy a week for 10 years.
Well, shout out to my Ching boys. They would never do such thing to
They would-
mommy.
They would never.
So I would have to say that my sons wouldn't do it, so I wouldn't have to have that conversation. So
That's-
no, my sons, no, I would not agree.
That's good.
I'll say no whores.
Yeah.
No
No.
whores.
So what if you say that you like no whores, da da da, and he like, okay,
They
mom, I
listen.
respect.
They
I respect.
listen.
But in this case, he's not, because this is who he want
he
to be.
grown
with.
now.
This who he
They
want.
They
30s.
listen.
This, but that ain't.
I know what she's saying though. He'll listen.
No,
you know
they
what I'm
listen,
saying?
but there's cases where
He gonna
men
listen
do
to
not.
that 500.
He gonna listen.
500 count.
No, he ain't. Telling you, not my
Shit.
boy.
So it's like I'll tell you exactly what you do. There's certain books that you give that boy, and you say, "Hey, you don't know women's nature
Yep, I
enough.
show
You've only had
pictures
2
of
women
worn out
before.
pussies.
Here you go.
I
Hey,
show-
don't do that, man. That's
Wait, you
a bunch of
keep,
wizard
you gonna
sleeves.
keep doing
Yes,
it
yes.
every year. They together like at this point 3 years, and you still stressed the fuck out, cataracts cutting up.
I would fight to
Trying to-
my last day. I'm telling you, my
That's
son,
her
my sons
legacy.
wouldn't do
No,
it.
that's fair. That's
That's
fair.
her
My
legacy.
sons wouldn't do it anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I definitely think it's like a very serious thing today also, because if we look at people raising sons, more than likely your son at 18, 19, 20, 21 is going to have way less bodies than the girl he's going to date that's the same age.
Right.
So mothers need to have this mentality right now, because there's going to be some succubusses out there trying to take your son down.
No
Like
sons,
it's
man.
they're succubus, bro.
It's a lot of.
They're going to suck the life out of them while they're sleeping.
No, it's a lot of women that really take men down. Like I have some women in my family that, but again, like I'm a firm believer, like every good and bad thing, literally it happens for a reason. Like all that bad that happened to you, that might be a story that saved your child life.
Yeah.
So that's why
Well-
I just say you have to kind of let go at a point.
Yeah, both people are getting finessed. Like women get finessed out the box and men get finessed out the bag. So there's a lot of guys who are getting finessed, a bunch of simps that girls are taking advantage, making them pay for their apartments or making them take them on trips or whatever the fuck, and they never fuck the guy. There's tons of women finessing out the bag, but then there's tons of guys that are those top guys. They're finessing tons of women out the box. They're getting pussy for fucking no investment, no dinners, no doing nothing, no taking care of her, and they're getting easy sex all day long. So like we're both getting finessed on each side, and it just takes a lot of discernment. There's no discernment today. One of the big things we talk about on here, women don't have men to help them discern. Back for all of history, there was a father, an uncle, a brother, a cousin to help you discern. Not today, buddy. Y'all got me at this table to tell y'all what's fucked up and what isn't, and that's it. And even the guys like me are getting canceled and taken off the internet every day for talking about this shit. So y'all don't have no help discerning, and your sons, they don't got no help discerning either. They got to read books. They got to learn about female nature today, because you'll never know what's real. Like we all lie because we do a lot of stuff subliminally. There's a lot of stuff that's sexually that men and women do that we're not going to talk about publicly. Like it's stuff that's just like it's subliminal. Like you don't even think about it, you just do it. And the guys will walk into shit. Like we always say, guys love what's the word, Donnie? Guys love fuck, I can't think of it. Idealistically, okay, and then women love opportunistically. So like a guy will, like most guys, we're gonna say like the beta guys, when they first get into their first love, they have this idealistic version of it, like that fucking Disney fantasy shit. She's never gonna leave me. I can be a fucking bro. We can both make $30,000 a year and we'll be fine. She's always gonna love me. It's unconditional, because men love unconditionally. But women aren't like that. He can lose his job. He can be so broke for so long. She's tired of it. That fucking hot guy that she works with is fucking macking on her. There's a lot of ways that will make her go, yeah, I don't see this shit the same way you do. But guys, we are so idealistic. Like we will be fully down for you. But she'll take the opportunity. She'll have an opportunity to go do something or have a better guy, and she'll take it. That's how we love completely differently. That's why guys' suicide rates are so bad. That's why like relationships usually break up. A woman easily monkey branches usually. The guy doesn't, unless he's the player.
Majority.
Majority, yeah. Unless he's the player. If he's the player, obviously, yeah. If he's the one cheating on you, dude, you're going to leave him, and then you might be crying for a month while he's already fucking the other girl that he was fucking before, But I would say 9 times out of 10, like most of the time, the woman is doing that to the guy. Like the woman is monkey branching to a better guy, and then that guy is fucking crying at home and he has nothing.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you, and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.